Phillip Rivers has been out of the NFL for several years, but the former quarterback remains one of the most talked-about figures from his era, not because of a dramatic return to the field or a new broadcasting job, but because of the life he leads away from the spotlight. Even in retirement, Rivers' name surfaces regularly in conversations about leadership, longevity, and the rare balance he maintained between professional football and a remarkably large family. That family, as many sports fans know, continues to be one of the most defining aspects of his identity. Rivers, now widely respected as one of the most consistent quarterbacks of his generation, stepped away from the NFL after the 2020 season following a final playoff run with the Indianapolis Colts. Since then, he has embraced a quieter, more grounded lifestyle centered on coaching high school football and being fully present with his wife, Tiffany, and their children. The size of that household, often referenced with amazement throughout Rivers' playing career, remains a testament to the values he has long spoken about. Rivers and Tiffany are parents to 10 children, a number that places them in a category almost unheard of for modern professional athletes. Their children, Hallie, Caroline, Grace, Gunnar, Sarah, Peter, Rebecca, Claire, Anna, and Andrew, span from early adulthood to early childhood, creating a unique family dynamic that Rivers frequently describes as both joyful and chaotic. The older children grew up attending Chargers and Colts games, old enough to understand the intensity of game days, the sting of tough losses, and the thrill of big victories. Some of the younger ones, however, were too small to grasp the magnitude of their father's NFL career and only know him as a high school coach, mentor, and full-time dad. The Rivers home has always been a lively environment, one filled with noise, competition, and an undeniable sense of unity. Friends of the family often describe gatherings at the Rivers household as events that feel more like community celebrations than small family dinners. Rivers himself has acknowledged that daily life requires a level of structure, routine, and patience that rivals what he experienced in the NFL. But he has always spoken with immense pride about being present for every milestone, from first days of school to graduations and high school football games. The quarterback's transition into coaching has also strengthened the bond within the family. Rivers has spoken openly over the years about his desire to guide young athletes, including his own son, in a way that emphasizes discipline, respect, and a love of the game. His passion for teaching mirrors a passion he brought to competing at the highest level, and his players often highlight the way he blends intensity with encouragement. Coaching has also allowed Rivers the flexibility to attend his daughter's events, support his younger children's early interests, and maintain the tight-knit atmosphere he and Tiffany have always prioritized. The size of the Rivers family has naturally become a topic of fascination among fans and media alike. Yet Rivers always addresses the subject with humility and humor. He often jokes that managing a 2-minute drill is nothing compared to the daily logistics of raising 10 children. But behind the jokes is a clear sense of meaning. Family has never been a side note in Rivers' life. It has been the foundation. Teammates from his playing days consistently recall that Rivers brought the same dedication to fatherhood as he did to football. Whether reviewing game tape or helping with homework, his commitment rarely wavered. Even today, years removed from his final NFL snap, Rivers remains closely connected to the sport. He follows the league passionately, stays in touch with former teammates, and continues to offer insights into quarterback play and offensive strategy. But his public appearances and interviews consistently come back to one central topic: the family that shaped every decision he made. Rivers often emphasizes that the most significant legacy he hopes to leave isn't the passing records, the playoff appearances, or the iconic battles in the AFC West, but the example he sets for his children. With 10 kids, a growing number of grandchildren in the future, and a career full of memories that still resonate with fans, Phillip Rivers has settled into a chapter of life defined not by stadium lights but by family dinners, school events, and late-night conversations at the kitchen table. His story continues to be a reminder that even at the highest levels of sports, success can extend far beyond the field. And for Rivers, it always has.